Hey folks, finally made it. Sorry I'm late. I had a commitment to drive some people home. I picked them up from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, brought them to Johnstown. They stayed overnight, and I just drove back home. Just got there right then and there. Mediation helps everyone feel safe to build positive life check experiences for you and your viewers. Choose who can participate, set a delay between messages, hire put people in timeout. Oh, really? Hire to put people in timeout. And manage message, helpful review, add moderators to your channel. Interesting. I see at least one person. Thank you for sticking around. Sorry I'm late. Um, I just did like a Facebook live on the way to over. I'm probably going to somehow download, post this one up, and I put this one off and all that. But this one I want to talk about here. I didn't got time to upload it because I was obviously running late. I found a story about Lizzo, and we all know who Lizzo is. It's not a big secret, unless you've been hiding under a rock for the past 10 plus years, what have you. Not, you know who Lizzo is. She's a famous singer, entertainer, all that. And lately, she been having some sort of legal problems with former backup dancers, singers, what have you not. But long story short, I found a story where one asked, "Would you date a plus size man?" And she won't. In fact, she'd be seen very, very fit and athletically gifted young man. Now, the moment somebody asked her about it, I checked out a site, and one woman started roasting the one male who questioned her dating this fit man instead going with a plus size man. And here's my thoughts on this. I don't care who Lizzo goes out with. She could go out with Tony Atlas. She could go out with Bobby Lashley. She could go out with Lee Haney, the former Mr. Olympian, multiple times over. I don't care. Here's what I have an issue with. It's kind of amazing with we question a woman's preference. It's like, how dare you? You're mis misogynistic. You, how dare you question our omniscient choice of who we want? In reality, you can choose what you want, ladies. Believe it or not, there's a niche of men who prefer plus size women. They are known as chocolate chasers or BBW lovers. They prefer big women. I know there are stories about a man who married a woman who was plus size, and the moment she got losing weight, he probably threatened to divorce her unless she gained the weight back. Yes. Now here's the irony though. I bet some of these plus size women want the one percenters. They think I got a shot. No, you don't. I'm sorry. No, you don't. I'm not saying to slam you with, but you keep in mind, those one percenters, they have the pick of the litter. And I can promise the same 1%, we talk about the multi-billionaires, billionaires, we talk about the athletes, rappers, actors, they got the pick of the litter. They don't have wives, they don't have girlfriends, they got like harem. They say, like, you want to rock with me? Okay, come to my place at such time, such place. Boom. Have somebody pick you up, have fun, blah, 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 send you home. Just sign an NDA, and it's all cool. That's how it goes. And that's for that 1% guy. But going back to Lizzo, her choice, like I said, like women, you can have your choice on what. My problem is like we're not allowed to question your preference. We're not allowed. It's like we get demonized for it. But here's my question for you women. How's it that we're not allowed to question your preferences, but when it comes to our preferences, we get tarred, feathered, shamed, to say the least. I could pick up three things you ashamed us about in terms of preferences. And it's the first one. Let's say you got a guy who's like very fit, muscular, great shape, and comes down if somebody asks him, we should go out with a plus size girl. And he says, no. I understand this. The guy is leading a healthy lifestyle. He wants to be with a woman who pretty much a good match for him on that level. He will make sure that he will be with a woman who will go to the gym with him. And basically, it's simply his choice. What's wrong with that? Number two, my favorite, age. Now, like say the man got married to a woman in their 20s, didn't work out, either she cheated and all that, or she's wanted out because she wasn't happy. They've been married for about maybe like 5, 7 years because most divorces right now end in divorce, 50% rate, which sucks. But like say the guy's like, okay, recovered and all that, he want to get remarried. He now got a chance to be a father. Now, right now, the guy's in his 30s, going to his 40s. Who's going to pick? A 35-year-old woman who probably like, even though she's a good person, she's been through a lot. She probably stuck in her ways, and she may have like a very complicated pregnancies. At age 35 and over, there's something called a geriatric pregnancy. It's a thing. Google it. I'm dead serious. I'm still shocked such a thing exists. Or the same man who's like in his like late 30s, early 40s, gonna pick a younger woman in her 20s who's like at a prime, fertile prime. But guess what? Women will shame the dickens out of men because they choose a young woman over them. It's like just like you tell us to choose better, why don't you choose better? And third, and not least, I know I think other stuff, but third, not least, you actually choose a woman outside your race or outside of the country. That's my favorite because as a black man, we are looked down upon as the lowest thing as crap. Your men are weak, effeminate, broke, you're not tall enough, rich enough, built enough. 1,001 reasons why you crap on us. You crap on us, you say you don't want us, you don't need us, don't look at you, don't approach you. You pretty much discarded us, got rid of us. Okay, fine. And you know how big a thing it is? It became like your fight song, for heaven's sakes. It was this didn't happen overnight. This has been going on for decades, for heaven's sakes. Do I really have to go there with TLC? We don't need no scrubs. Let's hear it for Sporty Thieves, by the way. Anyway, though, it's funny when number one, that's why we go outside our race. Because some for a reason, other women who are more traditional seems to want us. The average guy is a hardworking man who moved heaven and earth for the woman who he loves. Why do you think the Passport Bro movement has grew? And this like and this is why I usually hear these women. Oh, these women like take you for all your money, like you women don't. Do you really gotta go there? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, sugar daddies. Yeah, like you make it sound like you don't do that. You had one dude to pay for your nails. You're not another dude to pay for your apartment. You got another dude to pay for your car. Another dude to pay for your trips, and you still have your main dude. Please, but like I said, it's one video I put about this one Asian girl who talk about how the Western women are coming after them. But keep in mind, just because these Asian women may be from the Philippines, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, they're very sweet ladies, trust me. But don't take them to be sweet and kind as pushovers. Trust what I tell you. These women, even the little Filipino lady, the most feminine, girly women, they will fight. You give them the bad side, these cute little Filipino women, they will fight. They will go from cute little French poodles to bulldogs in a heartbeat if you get them the bad side. And one of the lines I remember one lady said is that if your women are so great, so superior to us, how come your men are coming to us? And how come there's no influx of men coming to you? Explain that, you know? Excuse me a sec. Like I said, I was doing like a major rant as I drive it home, and got some friends responding, busting my chops, cracking up. Like I could read some of the responses. Like once one of my best friends from New York, Russ and I said, Saturday Night Live, hosted by Jeffrey Jenkins. That's cool, except today's Sunday, dog. Come on. Mm. Sister answer, are you working? Yeah, I finished driving. Catch a cold? No, I need water, something to drink. My other friend, Brandon Yingling. Shout out to my friend Brandon. What's up, bro? Say like the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing? Doing great, Brandon, man. How you doing, bro? And I was going on and on and on and on. Talk about how relationship sucks and all that, how dating sucks and all that. And my friend keeps saying, Jeff, who's my drink coffee today? And it's funny, like I had no coffee. I had nothing to drink. This is the first thing I had in a few hours. And I talk about how, you know, how men respect beauty, purity, submissiveness, and to modern women, it's like cancer to the bones. Hold on a second. I think one of the subjects I was talking about the type of marriages, like you got the traditional marriage, which we all know. The sad thing is like I say the traditional marriage ends at 50% and ends at what? 50%. That's pathetic. I think over 50 years ago, the numbers were way better. 50 years ago, the numbers were way better. But now, 50%, this is why guys said, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. Now, arranged marriages, raised by the families, two separate families, and all that, 4%. Think of it, folks. If you're going to choose between doing marriage the traditional way or the arranged marriage way, 4% divorce rate, and keep this in mind. Because most children are gonna roll your eyes, suck your teeth, so like, no, no. Think about it. The two families vet each other. It's not just, the family vetting the son. You got the family vetting their daughter, the bride and groom. And one or two things going to take place. Either one, there's going to be a wedding, or two, there's going to be no wedding. And that's the beauty of it. If you vet each other out, this unnecessary heartbreak, the unnecessary promiscuity, all that stuff is done. And my sister Ann brought about like, Jeff, she busts my chest like, Jeff, how many buys you bag? Or what if a man bag 20 buys? Okay, Ann, I'm gonna break it down to you. Here's the difference between a man bagging 20 buys and a woman bagging 20 buys, and why a woman's looked down upon if she had 20 buys compared to a man. It comes down to this. A man gonna work much, much, much harder to get a woman to have relations with. Or a woman gotta say, like, okay, I'm ready. A guy gotta move heaven and earth. And if the guy is one of the top, like say 20 to 1%, the chance of getting like a relationship with a woman is easy. If the person's an average Joe, good luck. You know how many years guys will go without having relations? You'd be surprised. You make it sound like every single male have sex all the time. No, they don't. It's either A, be like one time period where dudes have some sex, and the other time periods it'd be like being in a prison. You have none. On other occasions, it'd be times where you have sex when you don't want it, like prison. Yeah, I don't mean to bust chops. It's just the way it is what it is. But like I said, though, when a woman has sex, it's number one, it's no great effort. It's not exactly like she got basically she picks who to have sex with. In other words, the women are the gatekeepers of sex. I didn't mean to sound graphic about it, but when it comes to sex, the women have the final say who she has sex with. The only thing man says he's the gatekeeper of relationships. He be doing the side of like, like we be boyfriend, girlfriend, and lead up to marriage. So that way she can have full access to his resources. The man wants to provide and protect. That's if the woman allows him to provide and protect. That's a big if. And I like Brandon was saying, like 80s and 90s wasn't my time, but social media ruined everything. And I agree. Social media really, well, not just social media, feminism started it, started screwing up dating and relationships. But social media is another big one that comes in. It's like the two-headed dragon in that one, though. Well, I mean, you got all these women who, or let's say Instagram, dressed in such a way you think you look at the pages of Playboy. I'm thinking like, and the funny thing is though, they expect that man to be okay with it. They said if you say something about like, oh, why you being so insecure, so you're gonna tell me if your man is looking at the same Instagram models like you pose yourself in, will you be okay with it? And it comes down to respect. Men need respect as much as love. And don't get me wrong, you can love your man to death, but if you disrespect your man, you're gonna push him slowly away. This is why some men are not so quick to come home from work because they're rather be someplace where they're respected. You know, like I said, respect goes a long way. Like I said, then what else? Then my sister commented like from this, like I'm reading from my Facebook the comments from my Facebook live chat, and my sister said women have been forced to lead in the man's life, and I simply say, you mean like simps, beta males, and like I said, and I'm sad to say this, like this generation is so screwed up because you got more and more feminine males because there's no father figures there. We need father figures in the boys' lives so desperate. We need father figures. We need to bring back the Boys and Girls Club America. We need to bring it back in a big way. You know, another thing too you got to worry about: families disappearing. Yes, you kidding me? Now you talk about how you give little kids like a kindergarten a choice to gender. Are you serious? That is the stupidest and most dangerous thing you do. And I give you the best example there is. You take like say a 5-year old to a supermarket and you tell a kid, okay, you pick the healthiest thing you think you're gonna eat. You basically go to the produce, get fruits, vegetables, and all that stuff. Go to the dairy, get like eggs, milk, cheese. Nope, he's going to the candy aisle. Yes, I'm dead serious. I can guarantee you let the kid loose, he's going straight to the candy aisle. Yes. Another example, like say you take him to the cereal aisle and you tell him, pick the best, healthiest cereal you can find. He's going to the sugar-laden cereals every single time. You want to hear something scarier? The sugar-laden cereals are cheaper than the healthy cereals. You know, if you get like a small box of grape nuts, it's way more expensive than a big box of Captain Crunch. Worried yet, folks? Worried yet? Are you worried yet? You should be. Strange enough, this thing about gender reassignment and other stuff like that, and gender reaffirming, whatever crap there is, seems to start from California. Yeah, California, where Hollywood is at. Yeah, California has Hollywood, which is pretty much the 21st century equivalent of Babylon. Do I really gotta go there about that? No, you don't want me to go there with that. Whew, boy, glad I got it off my chest. Other than that, folks, I also decided to. I think I mentioned it on my Facebook live rant that if I do any more live streams, it's going to be Saturday night, and I'll tell you why. At least Saturday night, I'm guaranteed to be home. Like I said, at least if I do like a live stream, it might be like between the hours between 9 p.m. to midnight. Either way, I'm guaranteed to be home no matter what I'm doing. Like even if I'm out of town, at least I'm home by midnight. It's gonna be super rare I'm not home by midnight. So that's I try to do all my live streams and all that. So what do you think, folks? Like, you have any questions, suggestions? You have any topics you want me to approach and all that stuff? I'm still working on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You got the two versions, one by Gene Wilder and one with Johnny Depp. I did the first one, which is the opening credits. I think I like the opening credits with Gene Wilder better. Between the music, the imagery is very pure, innocent. Take me back to a much happier childhood for me. And one of them, Tim Burton seems like almost creepy, almost menacing. And like even though the CGI effects is pretty cool, the only thing cool about with that with Tim Burton, they show you how not only the placement of the golden tickets, but where they go. That was cool. It sounds like overall, I'm biased for the one from 1971, and that'd be my pick. But the one with Tim Burton, I like it, but it turns like if I got to pick one for the opening credits and all that, I go to one with Gene Wilder. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is be with the kids, and from what I'm looking at carefully, I really gotta look at it very closely and carefully, and I'm not gonna lie. At least two of the kids remind me of the seven deadly sins. I'm being serious. Because I want you to take a close look at these kids, how they behave, especially in front of their parents. Then you can see why. You can see how their parents react. Then you see why these kids act like something from the seven deadly sins. That I'll be working on. I should have that up pretty up soon as well. Plus, more surprises will be coming up soon. Things gonna get better. I promise you this, folks. Things gonna get a lot better. I want to thank the people who are rocking with me all this time. I still try to get to 500, so please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and all that. Okay, one more quick drink here. If this is not Gatorade, this is from the Starburst drink. One's tropical, one regular that Brandon got me on. Thanks, Brandon. But like I said, I'm gonna keep on grinding away. I'm not gonna give up. I'm too stubborn to quit. Once I get 500, then I will start selling these shirts. And trust me, like there's one special shirt I have in mind. If I get the shirt designed correctly, that'd be the one. I think that'd be the first one I gotta sell. Though, don't get me wrong, these are gonna sell, but the one that I have in mind, I think be the biggest seller out of all these. I mean, this is my biggest seller of these guys combined. That's my opinion. And once you see this shirt, then you see why I said that. And then I need you folks to give you opinion about of the shirt, the new shirts coming out here. These shirts I like, but the one I'm gonna make it be totally different. This one here to be different, sarcastic, and funny. You're gonna enjoy it. Well, anyway, folks, I'm finished up here. I'm going to get one more quick drink, make 1, 2 phone calls, keep working on my content, and hope to see you around. Peace out. Let's see, whoops. You know what I did? I pressed the screen. I keep forgetting this is not touch screen. Peace.